Okay, mine was page 239. It wasn't really a number, but it said simple to complex. How many times have you walked into your classroom and asked questions such as, what's the law of the conservation of energy, and had deer in the headlight look? Like, I don't even know what conservation means, kind of thing. Start out simple. The book says effective questions initially engage students thinking about a topic in contained, concrete ways, and then push them to think more deeply and broadly. So when you're talking about energy, I'm a fifth grade science teacher, so I want to start out with saying, what's the definition of energy, or what is energy? And then I'll wait and find out that it's the ability to do work. Well, what is work? My dad goes to work. Well, work is the transfer of energy. So those two go hand in hand. And so when you're thinking about energy and all the electrons working to create something, such as a different type of energy, they can kind of grasp what that concept is. Then it goes into a stair step of something a little bit different. What are the two types of energy? Well, when you taught your lesson, you know that there's two, potential and kinetic. And then those are classified into different forms of energy, such as mechanical and electrical and solar. And they start getting higher level questions. So what are some forms of energy? Well, they have to start thinking. Well, which one? There's 6 or 7 that he's taught us. What's the 7th one? And they have to think about it. The initial point of that is to go into another stair step that energy can transform from one form to another. Okay, which gets you to the point of the law of the conservation of energy, which means that the energy cannot be created nor destroyed, but it can transform from one form to another. Starting out simple, and then getting their minds to slowly get to turning and working into a more complex and more broad manner. Not throwing too much at them at one time, so that you don't get that deer in the headlight look. And they're actually participating in the discussion and interacting and engaged with the other students and the teacher.
Okay, so reviewing, work the clock is essential because you know your time is really valuable. So this was which number, guys? Was it a page number? It's just a page number. So work the clock is really important. If you don't have a timer, you can use those electrical computerized timer. You can Google those and use those on your computer, and just give your kids, we're going to spend 3 minutes on this. You have 3 minutes to do this, and put your timer up on your computer and let it count down. And that way they don't waste time. They know we've only got 3 minutes to do this piece of group work, or discuss this with our partners, or whatever. And they will then use their time wisely, okay? So work the clock, really important. Changing the pace. How long is your kid's attention span?
10 minutes.
Oh. Okay. Max, yeah. Depending on the age level, okay? If you're talking a kindergartner, I'm going to say 10 seconds. No, hopefully longer than that. But depending on the age level, okay, definitely changing the pace is going to be really important. They're not going to be able to spend 45 minutes on an activity, right?